5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. And the shot is good.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Johnson kicks to Davis, takes the 13-footer. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Launches a three. That's good.
He can become a weapon for them if he gets going early from long range.
And the Lakers have possession. The shot by Clarkson, no good. And Thompson kicks to Iguodala. Now Green. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Hill. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Curry is inside. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Well, as you know, there are polls for just about everything in sports. Last year, Steph Curry was actually voted as the most trustworthy player in the league.
Here's Davis. That one's off, still out of sync. Warriors have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Barnes. Curry's got 5 now.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Lakers trail by 6. You talked about trust in Steph Curry. It seemed he was able to trust his ankles a bit more last year.
Yeah, that had been a big concern. Repeated ankle sprains. Part of the reason the Warriors were able to sign him to such a bargain extension. But when healthy, clearly an all-star and all-league player.
And he sinks the second. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And there's the foul. It'll go on Ed Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game. Randall's checked in for the Lakers.
Julius Randle. Defensive foul. Jordan Clarkson. That's his first personal foul.
On defense, the Lakers trailing by 5.
It's early, but you can already make a case for Curry as one of the best shooters of all time. Really, it's a combination of his ability to hit shots, but also his ability to create his own shot. Very rare to have both those abilities.
And if you do consider Curry to be the greatest shooter already, you're in good company. Last season, Kevin Durant Clark gave his opinion that Curry is already the best.
Yeah, you know, this is going to be debated by people for a long time, and I don't know where the answer is going to land. But Curry definitely is in the equation already with his resume and record-breaking three-point shooting. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Good.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Lakers trail by 10. It's stolen by Curry. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Wesley Johnson picks one up. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Will really help them open up the floor.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up. Take a look at what Curry's done. Already with 8 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And that may not be the first thing people notice about his performance, but those are important points nonetheless.
They need this. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Right from the start, they've been aggressive on the glass. Most of the rebounds seem to be going their way.
And, Steve, I think they are ready for the fight today.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Harrison Barnes, the 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. He's got prototypical size and athleticism for that small forward position. Still developing his overall game, but he's got enormous potential.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Boozer, he's checked in for Hill. Young comes in for Johnson. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Clarkson. And then for Golden State, Lee's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. Shots good by Boozer.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and then let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
And Barnes, the top overall recruit in the nation, coming out of high school in 2010.
Yeah, and really high expectations for him from a relatively young age. There's been some disappointment in his development, but with his work ethic, I think it's short-lived.
It looked like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Well, Steve, for a long time last year, the Warriors really didn't have a true backup point guard. You know, they started the year with Tony Douglas, but eventually traded him as the season went on. And I think part of that, and I'd love to hear what you have to say, is because they thought that Dre could run the second unit.
Yeah, I thought so too. I thought that was some of the thinking there. And they did bring in some new guys, you know, but that's one of the luxuries of having Iguodala on your team. He plays multiple positions. I think you can use him as a backup point in some cases, but you know, his big weapon is defensively locking people up and then running the floor, where he is a devastating force.
Lakers trail by 14. It's tipped. Here's Young. Goes back up, and it's laid in by Randall.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
They get it back, and it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another.
Here's Young, and the officials call a traveling violation.
It's been a bit ugly so far. I mean, it looks like they're still half asleep out there. Wake them up.
Yeah, good way to put it. 3 turnovers here already. This is not the kind of start they had in mind.
Livingston kicks to Iguodala. And Carlos Boozer gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Warriors have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
Well, they were 75% free throw shooting a season ago.
Some changes for Golden State. Bogut comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Curry. Lakers trail by 13. Young in the corner from about 19 feet. Wow, way off on that one.
He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Barbosa. And it's 8 points for Andre Iguodala. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Boozer in the post, covered by Lee. Now here's Ellington. He's guarded closely, lays it up and banks it in. Here's Livingston. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Carlos Boozer. At the line for 2.
That one misses. Here's Barbosa. No good on that last second attempt there. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Warriors. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And for the Warriors,
this point has been defense. So this club has really gotten after it, and that's what's gotten them this lead.
Well, there's nothing that's gone up that hasn't been contested so far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Hill, Johnson out there with Davis. Then there's Nick Young, and it's Clarkson in at point guard. Here's Holiday, and Davis sends it back. They get it back. Lee dishes to Holiday. Hill pulls it in.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Now Young inside. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, interestingly, guys, Stephen Curry got angry last season when the GMs of the league ranked him the third best shooting guard in the NBA. He said, I've heard people ever since high school saying, quote, I'm too small. I can't play point guard. Now I'm not a true point guard? Well, I'm certainly not a stereotypical pass-first point guard, but the way I can run the show will manifest itself. Kevin?
The great ones always find that motivation. Thanks, Doris.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. The drive by Iguodala. Here's Lee, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, it's plays like that. Hustle plays on the glass and then staying with it, being active. It really caused some problems for that defense.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, you look at how the Warriors have improved. Really a change in philosophy from years past. The ownership wanted size for position, and rebounding, defense, toughness. It really established a nice foundation.
Warriors leading by 10. It's Iguodala with the drive. Johnson with some nice D.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And Leandro Barbosa gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Bryant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the first big move towards that size and defense for the Warriors was the trade of Monte Ellis for Andrew Bogut with Milwaukee.
And like many trades, it was questioned initially, but Bogut has brought that toughness and interior defensive presence this team so desperately lacked, and the wins have really validated the Warriors' new direction. They've owned the offensive glass here in the second.
Yeah, they're really trying to make a point of getting inside of the paint and getting after every rebound.
Different look here for the Warriors. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Davis. Off his foot. And the refs whistling a kick ball. Kobe with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Kobe's shot is off.